Depending on the type of products you sell, you may have product variations. This could be different sizes, different colors, or a combination of both, or any other type of variation. Rather than making separate products for each of these variations, WooCommerce allows you to create one product that has multiple variations. You can add separate SKU numbers, stock volumes, prices, and images to each variation, and having them all under the same product makes management a lot easier in the long run. Let me show you how that's done. What I've done here is created a new product. It's called the Slumber Organic Cotton Sheet Set. And right now, I only have one variation for it. It's the white version, and it's a twin size. But in my shop, I also want to sell queen and king sizes, and I want to sell them in 3 different colors: white, charcoal, and linen. So instead of making a whole list of different products, I'm just going to add all the variations into this one product, and then the customer can pick what type of variation they want when they purchase it. So I'll go to edit the product. I'll scroll down to product data, and here I'll change the type of product from simple product to variable product. When I do so, I get an extra field in my tabs here called variations. But out of the box, I can't actually use the variations. First, I need to set up the attributes that I'm going to change in my product. So I'll go to attributes, and then I can create my new attributes. In this case, I have 2 attributes I want to change through these products. It's color, and it's the bed frame size. So I'll start by adding a new attribute. So I'll click Add. I'll give it the name Frame Size. And then I can enter the different values. And each of them are separated by a pipe. So I'll start by saying twin, and then a pipe, and then queen, a pipe again, and a king. So that's the 3 sizes I want to have in my frame size variable. Now I need to show that the variable is visible on the product page, meaning the person who is purchasing the product can see the variable and change between it. And I also want to use it for variations, so I'll check that as well. I'm also going to add the color variable, so I'll click Add again, call it color, and then add in the variable colors, so it'll be white, pipe, charcoal, pipe, linen. Again, check Use for Variations and make sure Visible on the product page is checked. And when I'm done with this, I'll click Save Attributes. Now that I have the attributes saved, I can go in and configure each of these variations. I can click here on Add Variation, and here I can pick what frame size I want and what color I want, and then I can add information for that. But that's going to be a lot of work because here we have 3 different colors and 3 different sizes, meaning in all we'll have 9 different types of variations. So instead of making all this manually, I'm going to remove this one and then click on Link All Variations. This function allows WooCommerce to go through all my different attributes and then create all the possible permutations of that variation up to a total of 50. In this case, I know it's not going to be more than 9, so that'll work fine. So I'll click OK. 9 variations are now added, and I can click OK. And now I can see each of these variations. Now that the variations are created, I can go in and configure them. Here you see we have the twin, and it's white. So I can go in and change my SKU accordingly. So it'll be BTS 7 for white, 6.8, and then it's a twin. I can set an individual stock quantity for this. I'll say 15. I set the price. The price for the twin size is $32.95. I can also set a sale price if I want to. I already added the weight for the simple product, and the weight's going to be the same across all of these. I also added the shipping class and the tax class. And now I just need to add an image. So I'll click on image here. And then I'll use this existing image because this is the white version. Click Set Variation Image. So now the white image is associated with the white one. And then if I scroll down, I can see that I have both the queen size and the king size in white. So I'll scroll past those for now. And then I have the charcoal variation here. So I'll go back and say BTS 8, because that's a charcoal, 6.8, and it's a twin size. I can set the stock quantity for this one to 5. The price is still $32.95. Everything else is the same, but this time I'm going to add a new image. So I'll go Upload Files, select the file, find my charcoal. And like I did with the picture here, I'm going to go and grab the information from the original one. Copy it over. And I might want to say charcoal. And then I'll also paste it in down here. Click Set Variation Image. Now I have a separate image for that variation. Now all I have to do is enter the rest of the variations, and then we can take a look at what this will look like for the customer. Now that I've configured all my variations, I've assigned images to each of them, and I've entered all the information, I can go up and click Update to update my product. And now when we go to view the product, you'll see we have new options. The customer is now able to choose a frame size and also a color. So if I go in here and I change this to the queen frame size and then choose the charcoal color, you saw the image change color and the price also changed, and we can see the current stock quantity for this particular combination. I can then go in and change the size to king. You see the price changes and the stock quantity changes, and I can also change the color. And depending on which color it is, you see the stock numbers change and the image changes as well. This means the customer can actually go in and set a specific size and color and add it to the cart, and then go in and change the specific size and color and add it to the cart again, and they'll be adding several different products, because this is in fact several different products just housed in one product. This user experience is much better than having to go in and find each individual product on a list and then select which one you want. And it also becomes much easier for you to manage because you only have to enter one short description, one long description, and all the product data is actually stored within this one single product. Using product variations for variable products allows you to have less pages for individual products and at the same time give the customer a feeling of being more in control of her purchase. It also looks really professional, which is always cool. If you choose to use product variations, I recommend having a separate image for each variation so the customer gets a visual cue when she changes the variation on the page.